The serve is the absolute most important part of the tennis game, yet it is by far the stroke that players practice the least. Maybe you hit a couple serves for 10 minutes at the end of a lesson, or every once in a while serve a bucket of balls, but for the most part, we neglect the serve, and it's the most important shot in tennis. I get it. You might think it's hard to develop a big serve, but there's actually just a handful of simple mistakes that rob you from adding 10 to 15 miles per hour, creating big bite on your slice serve, and finally getting your kick serve to kick. If you're serious about improving your tennis game, improving your serve is the lowest hanging fruit. You'll win more free points, you'll start more points on offense, and you'll take major pressure off yourself by holding serve more often. A powerful, reliable serve is the key to tennis success, and today we're going to show you a simple drill to finally make your kick serve actually kick. If you stick with me through this quick training, I'm also going to hook you up with something awesome at the end, so don't go anywhere. Let's dive right in.
This piece is really, really important because if you don't have this, you're not going to get the jump on the serve that you're looking for.
That's right, and guys, pay super close attention to this drill because for me, I'm 37 years old, played a lot of tennis in my life, played Division I college tennis, always struggled with finding what it feels like to hit a big kick serve. I'm 6'3", pretty big guy, like kick serve should come naturally to me, and this one drill is what finally gave me the feel of what I'm supposed to do to generate that huge kick. So let's get into it.
All right, here in this drill, this is a fun one. We're working on leading with the edge of the racket, and as a righty, working from left to right. So starting in an abbreviated serve position, you're gonna be at the very beginning of the racket drop, all right? And from here, you wanna get comfortable tossing back to the racket up over your head, all right? And you can use either method here. You can use tossing at 1 o'clock, or you can go parallel with the baseline tossing at 3 o'clock. The important thing is that you're tossing above the head, and when you reach there, you're extending your arm, meeting the ball with the edge of the racket, and then working through extension, keeping the racket parallel to the baseline. All right, we like this drill. We've had a lot of success with students with this drill because you're not working on putting the ball into a target. Sometimes seeing the ball or seeing the target of the service box and trying to get the ball into the target is exactly what throws us off. But by leading with the edge, we can quickly learn the appropriate swing path. All right, this next drill is really impactful. What we're doing here is changing the way that we perceive the kick serve altogether. All right, so now with Scott being down on his knees, being even with the net, maybe even some of you will be below the net, you know that you have to hit up. And from here, now we can really work on that racket, working from left to right, swinging parallel with the baseline, where we're hitting under the ball and giving it that lift. So just like serving with the edge of the racket, this drill also helps you see where the racket needs to be moving on this particular swing path. All right, you're noticing here that Scott has started abbreviated as he's tossing back behind him. Here, using the 1 o'clock method, he's tossing back behind them. As he enters the racket drop, he's pushing up as the elbow extends, allowing that racket working left to right, finishing parallel to the baseline with the racket tip extended forward, and then occasionally down, giving him big lift and big spin on this particular serve.
All right, guys, so that combo drill, those two exercises, really, if you're struggling to get your kick serve kicking, I think will give you that feel that you're looking for. The idea that you're supposed to swing up with the blade of your racket is really driven home with that first exercise. And then if you're really struggling to figure out the swing path like I was, a lot of my students are, that drill down from your knees, swinging down the baseline really finally drives home what this feels like. And it just, for some reason, when you take the lower body out, it just makes a lot more sense. So give this stuff a try. So that's it, pretty simple stuff, right? It doesn't take a lot of time to make major improvements in your serve. And if you like this quick fix, it's actually just one piece from a course we created called the Serve Accelerator System. And in this course, Nate and I show you 20 other common serve mistakes and the simple fixes to correct them. Nate and I have been coaching tennis for over 20 years, and these are the mistakes we see over and over again. Once our students finally fix them and develop a big, reliable serve, the results have been pretty incredible. Club championships, USTA national titles, Division I college scholarships, this stuff really works. We normally sell this course for $199, but right now you can buy it for just 49 bucks. We're already making this an easy decision for you with a massive discount But to make it an absolute no-brainer, I'm going to throw in 2 amazing bonuses to take your serve even further. While the Serve Accelerator system helps you improve all aspects of your serve, I know a lot of you are just here for the power. So in bonus number 1, our 15 miles per hour and 5-day serve challenge, Nate and I show you our biggest serve power breakthroughs from 40 plus years of combined coaching, so you can add 15 miles per hour to your serve in just 5 days. We normally sell these challenge recordings for $199, but today they're yours free when you pick up the Serve Accelerator system. So that's bonus number 1. On to bonus number 2. The key to improvement is consistency. Practice doesn't actually make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So bonus number 2 is our serve workbook that outlines the key learnings from the serve challenge and gives you simple drills to practice to make sure the information actually sticks. Stash this workbook in your bag and refer back to it in your practice sessions to ensure your serve is on track. We normally sell this workbook for $49, but again, it's yours free today when you pick up the Serve Accelerator system. This is $450 worth of coaching that will quickly transform your serve, and you're getting it all for just $49 if you sign up right now. As soon as you complete your order, you'll have instant access to all these courses and you can start improving your serve right away. Lastly, you don't have to risk a single penny here to get all this great coaching. Your course and free bonuses are covered by our free 365-day money-back guarantee. Get in there, play with this stuff for a full year, and if your serve doesn't improve or you're not satisfied for any reason, we'll refund your $49, no questions asked. I'll even let you keep the bonuses for free as a thank you for giving our serve course a try. So that's it. It takes less than a minute to complete your order. You will get instant online access to the Serve Accelerator system as well as your 2 amazing bonuses. Go ahead and sign up and we'll see you inside the course.